Let's talk about Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. I remember when the Green Bay Packers first drafted Jordan Love, you had some people that were happy and ready for the future, and you had a lot of upset Green Bay Packer fans because they say, hey, we have Aaron Rodgers. What is going on here? Aaron Rodgers is our guy right now. Why not go draft another wide receiver to help him out with Devontae Adams? Why not go get extra defensive help? And even Aaron Rodgers was pissed off. But the general manager, Brian Gutekunst, said, forget that. We're going to go in for the future. They went up, they traded up, and they selected Jordan Love. And it did take a couple years to get this thing off the ground because Aaron Rodgers was still with this team. Aaron Rodgers goes on, he departs, and then Devontae Adams said, hey, you know what? I want to go play with the Las Vegas Raiders. I want to play with my old college teammate, Derek Carr. He went to go play with used Carr while he could still be playing with Jordan Love right now. Jordan Love is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL this season. 32 passing touchdowns, was number 2. Next to Dak Prescott. And guess what? He made Dak Prescott look like an amateur in this game when they won 48-32. And I do understand Jordan Love does not play defense, but look at Jordan Love, who has played less games than Dak Prescott, and he came out and looked phenomenal in this game. He's looked better than the majority of the quarterbacks in the NFL this season. And he's done this with a wide receiving core that's been a revolving door because of the injuries. But when Christian Watson can stay healthy, when Romeo Doubs can stay healthy, and the same with Jayden Reed, they can be special. This is one of the youngest offenses in the NFL today. And Coach LaFleur is getting everything together with this team. I'm not saying that they're going to go out there, beat the San Francisco 49ers next week, and go to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, in the next couple of years, this team can be on the verge of getting a Super Bowl back to Green Bay, because of how good Jordan Love is. A lot of people compare him to Aaron Rodgers and to Brett Favre. I'm not going to do that because he's the first Jordan Love. He makes some throws that Aaron Rodgers wasn't making at this stage of his career, and the same with Brett Favre as well. He's a gunslinger, but he's not throwing that many interceptions. In the last couple of weeks, going back to week 8 in the regular season, he had 18 passing touchdowns to just 1 interception. If you add in this game against the Dallas Cowboys, that's 21 touchdowns to just 1 interception. That's unheard of. When he takes care of the football, it is hard to beat this football team. And look at all the injuries that have been going on with this team in general. Jair Alexander has missed time. Devontae Campbell has missed time. I mentioned it before with the other guys on the offensive side of things. Jayden Reed has been the most consistent wide receiver with this team because he's been the only one to stay healthy. Romeo Doubs, when fully healthy, you see what he did against the Dallas Cowboys. He had 6 catches for 151 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown. You look at Christian Watson, he only had 1 catch for 9 yards. Go back to what he did against the Kansas City Chiefs. It was barbecue chicken alert for every corner that he saw in the secondary. The same with Luke Musgrave, a very good tight end with this team that's very young. 3 catches, 52 yards, and 1 touchdown against the Dallas Cowboys. And you look at Devontae Wicks, who has been very good as well with this team. They have the right pieces around Jordan Love. And I do think that Jordan Love going forward will be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. We are just scratching the surface right now with Jordan Love. If the guys around him can stay healthy, the sky's the limit for Jordan Love and this team. And you look at Aaron Jones, who has missed some games this season. You saw what he did against the Dallas Cowboys. 3 rushing touchdowns yet again against this team. 21 carries for 118 rushing yards. And they didn't have A.J. Dillon, who's dealing with a thumb injury and also dealing with a neck injury as well. When he's fully healthy, he's one of the best power backs in the game. If you need 2 to 3 tough yards, he's going to go out there and get it for you. And he may even get more yards for you as well. And the defense, I've been down on the defense in the past, not because of their talent, because of the defensive play calling from Joe Barry. I think that Joe Barry has been a very questionable defensive coordinator for this team in the past, but against the Dallas Cowboys, he came out and called a great game. You have Kenny Clark, who has been phenomenal with this team the last couple of years. 7.5 sacks and 2 forced fumbles on the season and was phenomenal against the Dallas Cowboys. Devontae Campbell, who is also a very good linebacker with this team as well. Isaiah McDuffie switches in and out with him with rotational pieces because he's a rotational depth piece. He's been banged up the last couple of weeks, but he's a very good linebacker with this team as well. Preston Smith is very good. You have Rashawn Gary, who has shown glimpses of being a star with this team as well. And the secondary, Jair Alexander, one of the best man-cover corners in the NFL today. And you look at their secondary, it hasn't been 100% healthy all season long. Eric Stokes has been out for a while now, and Eric Stokes has showed a lot of good promise in the past as well. This is a very good football team for the Green Bay Packers. Just a couple of weeks ago, they were out of the NFL playoff race, and today they just defeated the 2 seed in phenomenal fashion on the Dallas Cowboys home field. I know where a lot of people are saying, well, man, the Dallas Cowboys always choke. It's not that impressive. But if you look at the throws that Jordan Love is making, the decisions that he's making, it is very impressive. He is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL today, and he's going to be for years to come. The Green Bay Packers made a great decision to go with him over Aaron Rodgers. And it's not because Aaron Rodgers was a terrible quarterback with this team. He was very good, but he wasn't the best guy towards the media. And a lot of people do not like Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is a very interesting person. I like Aaron Rodgers personally, but you look at him right now, at the age that he is, coming off that torn Achilles, he may not be the same. But you have a young gun in Jordan Love, and it's time to look towards the future. Green Bay Packers got them a great one a couple of years ago when everyone was looking at Brian Gutekunst sideways. He looked at himself in the mirror and say, hey, I made the right decision. Now let's go out there and get the right pieces. Even though we don't have Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams, we have the right coaching place with Coach LaFleur, and we have the right defensive pieces to go out there and make a true run, and they're doing it right now. They are ahead of schedule with the development of Jordan Love, and it's great to see a star blossom right in front of our eyes. In the next couple of years, he may be in the same conversation with guys like Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes, because I really want you guys to understand this, how hard it is to go out there and play the quarterback position in the NFL, and you do that with your wide receiving core beat up most weeks. You can't build a strong rapport with those guys because they're in and out of the lineup. Jordan Love has found a way to do that because he's doing extra things after practice. He's working out with the guys before practice hits, during practice, and after. He's working out with the guys on the practice squad. That's a lot of things that do not get reported by the mainstream media. During training camp, he's working out with guys that may have not even made the roster just in case. He's taking all the reps, similar to how Aaron Rodgers was when he first became the starter with this team. He's following in the same footsteps like Aaron Rodgers, but he's more likable than Aaron Rodgers to a lot of people. So let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about Jordan Love? How do you feel about the Green Bay Packers? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, when each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.